Hi, my name's John. I'll be your registered dietitian today.
Hi, John. Nice to meet you. My name is Carol.
What brings you in here today?
I was recently diagnosed with diabetes, and my endocrinologist asked me to meet with a nutritionist.
Oh, okay. Um, that's kind of scary. How'd you take it when you first heard the news?
Nervous and worried.
Okay, that's kind of common with that sort of disease. But we'll get into that here in a second. So tell me a little bit about yourself. How was your weekend?
It was awesome. I had a girls' trip to Wisconsin.
Oh, really? That's
Yes.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you go up there with, who'd you go up there with?
With my sister
Oh, that's great. Did you, any particular reason? Just,
to visit some family while we were out there.
oh, okay, that's pretty great. I know Wisconsin's famous for their cheese. Did you like it? Did you try any of it while you're up there?
A little bit.
A little bit, little bit. Okay. Well, tell me about yourself. What do you do?
I am a claims supervisor for a healthcare insurance.
Claim supervisor?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about that. What's that mean?
I oversee the processing of claims and the telephone calls from the members and the providers who are questioning claims payments.
Okay, so that's more of like an 8 to 5 sort of job?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So you sitting down in an office a lot, or are you very active at all?
Sitting in an office, get up, make copies, not a whole lot of it much, walking around.
Okay, okay, that's fine. How so did you eat well yesterday? Would that be more of your would you say that was your typical diet?
Yes, pretty much so.
Okay. So if you don't mind me asking if we could go into that so we could see for any possible rooms for improvement.
Okay.
All right. So you want to start with breakfast? What did you have yesterday?
For breakfast, I had some scrambled eggs.
How many do you think you had?
Probably, I would say two.
2 scrambled eggs?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any toast or anything with that?
No toast. I had 4 pieces of the microwave sausage.
Okay. Did you have anything to drink with that?
A small cup of apple juice.
Okay. And then about what time was that, do you think?
About 9:30.
9:30? Okay. And then what did you have for lunch? Any snacks?
No, really didn't have lunch, which I know is not right. We were at the mall with my niece and her daughters, and we had a few pretzels from the mall.
Okay. Okay. Would you say that it's common that you don't eat lunch even when you go to work or
No, when I go to work, I usually do eat lunch.
okay. And just to try to keep on a little bit of normalcy, what would you usually have for lunch? Like, is,
A chef salad,
okay, that's really good. Um, what's on the salad? Do you know?
ham and turkey,
Okay.
a hard-boiled egg,
Okay.
and some cheese, and salad dressing.
Okay. Okay. What's your favorite kind of salad dressing? What do you usually put on there?
Honey French.
French. Okay. And then could you guess about how much salad dressing you put on there today?
2 small packets.
Okay. And then, did you have any? Do you usually eat a snack after that?
No.
No, no snacks before dinner.
No.
Okay. And then, you come home. Are you the one who makes dinner, or does somebody
Yes.
else?
No, I make dinner.
Okay. So what do you usually make for dinner? Like, or what are your favorite things to cook?
Chicken or pork chops with some potatoes or mac and cheese.
Okay. And then, how's your favorite way to prepare your potatoes?
I either bake them
Okay.
or put them in with the chicken and bake that together with the chicken.
Okay. And then mac
Or,
and cheese.
yes.
And
Or
then,
sometimes we just boil potatoes.
okay. Okay. Um, do you usually prepare food for yourself, or are there other people in your house?
I have 2 teenage boys, so it would be for the 3 of us.
Oh man, I bet that means you're feeding a lot.
Usually.
Usually.
And then I have children in college who, when they come home, it's a house full.
Okay. Okay. And then, do you have any snacks afterwards?
Sometimes I'll have a few chips.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that would be it.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Usually drink water pretty much of the day, except for in the evenings I'll have a diet soft drink.
okay, that's fine. Um, that's definitely not a problem done in moderation. What's your favorite kind of soft drink?
Usually diet cherry Pepsi.
Okay. So, all right, going back more towards the diabetes realm of this, would you like to tell me a little bit about what your endocrinologist told you and about what you kind of know about the disease right now?
Told me I really need to watch my carbs because that's they turn into the sugar
Okay.
and need to exercise, which unfortunately not always real good about that.
I can I could see why. I mean, where you said you have two growing kids and where you're working at a fairly sedentary job, I could totally see why that would be like that. Is there any chance you could maybe work some in before work or?
We usually like would take a break and take a walk. I work downtown, so we would
Okay.
sometimes get 15 to 20 minutes in for a walk.
Okay, that's actually really great. Um, that'd actually be great to because any little bit of exercise helps as you're starting to work more towards controlling your diabetes. But diabetes itself, there's actually two kinds of it. In the paper that you showed earlier in the assessment, you said that you have type 2 diabetes. Would that be correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And in type 1 diabetes, your body's pancreas doesn't produce insulin, and where your body can't use it because it's not there. And in type 2, the type of diabetes you have, it's where your body produces insulin, but your body just can't use it efficiently or it doesn't produce enough insulin. And insulin helps your body absorb the glucose flowing through your body from the food that you eat into your cells so your cells can use it for energy. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir, it does.
Okay. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to stop me and ask.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So throughout and when your body uses the glucose for energy in its cells, that's how it absorbs it and your body. That's how you feel energized. And like sometimes you'll feel weak or like do you ever feel weak or anything like that?
At times, yes.
Okay. And then that could be a side effect of diabetes is you're feeling kind of run down because your body can't absorb and use the glucose, which is the main source of energy in your body.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. And then the insulin is kind of what triggers the cell to be like, hey, here I am. We're going to use this. We need this for energy. And then, okay. And then, so have you ever heard of carb counting?
Yes, I
Or
have.
have your doctor told you about carbohydrate
Yes.
choices? Okay. That's something I'd like to go. Well, what has he told you about this so far?
That I really should keep it down to about 2 to 3 carbs per meal,
Okay. Okay.
and to make sure that I use my insulin to offset the carbs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty great. Um, Here, well, is carbohydrate counting, as you can see right here, it's the best way that we have found to do this, to the kind of the easiest way to do this, so it can like, it helps you keep on track. You don't have to sit here typing in, calculating a whole bunch of little things. The best way to kind of look at this is something we like to call carb choices. Have you ever heard of those? Did your doctor mention those to you at all?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, carb choices are a way to kind of narrow it down. Instead of saying your body needs 200 or 300 grams of carbohydrates a day, the way to do it like this would be to every like 15 grams counts as one carbohydrate choice.
Okay.
And then, so, and again, you may not know, well, could you try to explain what 15 grams of carbohydrates would be?
Like a slice of bread, maybe.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I would have said. That's fantastic. That's actually one of my demonstrations I have here. Is I was gonna pull out a slice of bread and say that this was a carbohydrate choice, and this is actually a carbohydrate choice. So you already know that. You're on top of things. That's great. Um, so here in your, there are also other things with carbohydrates in them. Stuff like um, fruit, rice, beans. I'm not sure how much of those you eat. Do you like to eat fruit or?
Some fruit, a little bit of fruit, not beans or rice. I'm not a big rice person.
Okay, okay. Spaghetti, pasta,
Pasta, yes.
pasta. Okay. Um,